Navan, the #1 rated business travel platform, lets your team book work travel in one place: flights, hotels.
Yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? Good afternoon. Sorry, lighting kind of sucks right now. There we go. Okay, good, 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 good. There. That solves. Trying to figure out how to emulate it using like DOSBox or something. Yeah, there's a lot of games on our Mario franchise playthrough series that may not be able to be emulated. Is that the right word? Yeah. And it's kind of nice because there's a lot of stuff that's you can just play through Internet Archive, like emulation online through a browser. And most stuff I generally like to play like locally, like on my own computer with a controller. But this is one of those situations where it doesn't really matter because, you know, there's no retro achievements for this. Because again, let me see. Yep, I think this is on like, was it Mac? Fundamentals. Came out on MS-DOS, Windows, and Macintosh. I don't think is there DOSBox achievements? Let me see. What would be on Apple II? Yeah, no. Oh, Mario game for that one. Let me see. Standalone. Final Fantasy 11. Now, what else does Brainstorm have? That is crazy. Bummer. Yeah, I guess we'd have to go the route of emulation, but I was kind of hoping for... Kind of just hoping to play it, to be honest. Like, emulation through a window. Dang it. Mario teaches typing 2. I guess I could try. I mean, when we get there, obviously we can probably DOSBox to play Mario Teaches Typing 2, but as I said, I just wish there was a plug and play option like how I got right here, Mario's Fundamentals. See, look at that. Now, what emulator was that? It's a Mac emulator. What Mac emulator is that? Anyways, I wish there was a Mario Teaches Typing 2 version of this, because, again, I don't care to locally have it and emulate it that way. For something like this, I just wish we could have it on a browser and then just play it through like that. But anyways, we'll figure it out. It's probably pretty easy to set up with like an emulator locally. Like, look at this. Person's got a video here. I remember last time we played Mario Teaches Typing, we had like competitions. I think it was like the words per minute game. Whoa, that is frightening. Holy moly, that is frightening. Anyways, I'm just going through my Excel sheet or Google Sheet. And just updating some stuff. The Mario no Photo Pi, or whatever it's called, for the disk system. Yowzas, dude. Over 400 games, man. Mario games. And we are around 100. We're on 105. And then last month we started Sonic, which we did Flicky. So what's the next one? Oh, actual Sonic. Okay, on the Master System Game Gear. Okay. If we play, okay, so obviously I want to play the Genesis version and I want to play the Master System version. I'm just trying to figure out, is the Game Gear version the same as the Master System version, just a smaller screen? Oh shoot, Collection Revolution's coming in with the raid. Wait, this is the perfect time for this. Wait, hold up. Hello, James. Wait, is that the raid message? Just hello, James? Yo, what's going on? Wait, Tim, I have a question. I can probably just ask you and save a lot of time concerning Sonic. It's so dark. I know, it's because everything's blown out. You called me Jessica twice the other day, so we're even. What's going on, UK? Purple. Wait, Bumble, you're on Bumblini Weenie Houdini now? What is going on? Mew Machine. Are you in the dark? It's always around this time, like the sunset, it just like overexposes everything. So yeah, thanks for bringing that up. That seemed to make it better by just shoving the blinds deeper in. I finally was awake for a stream. Hi. I think it's overcast. Let me actually see. Wait, hold on. No, there is some clouds rolling in, so there's a possibility later tonight it might be a little overcast. It's pretty sunny right now. But like I was saying, June in SoCal, like specifically Los Angeles area, it's like always cloudy in June. I guess that's why it keeps it cool. But wait, Tim, before you take off, I have a question. Because, you know, in addition to playing the Mario franchise, you know, I have like other franchise I'm trying to play through. And specifically with Sonic, So I beat Flicky like earlier this month, and I wanted to play. What's next on the list is Sonic the Hedgehog. So there's like the Master System version and the Game Gear version. Are they the same? Because I'm gonna play the Genesis and the Master System version because to me they're like, I think they're pretty different. Like they're different enough to like where it's worth playing. But like between the Game Gear and the Master System, like do I need to play all three or should I just choose the Master System? Because from what I read, it's like the Master System version is like the same as the Game Gear, just the Game Gear's smaller screen. You know what's funny? I didn't even consider Flicky for Sonic completion. Well, there you go. You had to go back and play it. I was, yeah, exactly. Wait, does that mean you need to return to Sonic Sunday? Exactly. Game Gear is the same as the Master and not worth it because of the smaller screen. Sonic Sunday returneth. In my opinion, at least, the screen crunch is brutal, right? Probably for a franchise playthrough, it's like choose one or the other, but if you're trying to do retro achievements, I'm guessing that's the only motivation to play the Game Gear version, huh? How was Star Fox? I was lurking like right up until, well, I've been lurking the whole time up until I started streaming, but I was in the stream, I think right around when you started, and then we had dinner, so I left. I left the office. Yep, I said I wasn't doing retro achievements when I did Sonic Sunday, so I missed out on a lot. Star Fox was dope. I know, I need to get it. I need to get it. Dual barrel roll. But yeah, speaking of franchise playthroughs, the Mario one, we're on Donkey Kong Country 2. Which I think we're going to beat it tonight. I think there's like 2 levels left. I thought I was going to beat it last stream, but I just got so annoyed and tired. I was like, frick it, we'll just like literally do like the last 2% of the game and then that'll be it. And then it's Super Mario RPG. Technically, okay, there's a game that's on the arcade that was released in Japan called Super Mario Attack. But and it's arcade. I don't even know. Like some of these are like hybrid arcade slash like roulette machines. Some of them you can actually play. There was like a one like you can actually like somebody dumped the I think like the ROM of like a roulette machine, but a lot of stuff like there nobody has anything like dumped. But yeah, called Super Mario Attack. But so yeah, that's the thing with like the playthrough is that if no like ROM dump exists, like I'll skip it, unfortunately. But yeah. Sick, love finishing games, and you got some good ones coming up. I know. This, I think I mentioned it before, but it's insanely long. There's like, it's not even updated. Like, I haven't even touched the Google Sheets, but there's over 400 games. Like, the last thing I entered was Donkey Kong Country Returns HD from, like, 2025. I mean, there's a few lines where it's, like, a space, but even if I were to delete a couple of these spaces, I don't think it'd make a difference, but yeah. And I think I've mentioned at one point, but yeah, we started as far back as, sorry, I'm, like, looking at a screen yet, and you guys probably don't know what I'm, like, scrolling through, but here you go. See, look. Here, see the sheet right here? All the way down to, in the 400s. I started in 2021 with, the Game & Watch games. And now we're finally in the Super Nintendo era, man. And again, we're like, where are we? Game 104 or 105? Yeah. Oh, man. Super Mario RPG is so much fun. It really is. It's so good. Super Mario RPG is the best. I know. And the have you guys played the remake that they released a couple years ago on the Switch? That was really fun. The music, masterpieces, all of it. Yes. Yeah, the Switch one. That dude, I feel like they did a really good job with the Switch one. Like, you know, because sometimes, like, I feel like with remakes, there's always the possibility somebody might try to, I don't know, go a little extra, add things that kind of weren't there in some games, you know? And sometimes they're good, like, I don't know, development or artistic choices. I don't know what you would call it, but I felt like the remake was, like, super, like, honest. The remake was good. The post-game was kind of nuts. But yes, I'm looking forward to playing Super Mario RPG. But yes, the music on Super Mario RPG is so good. That's like one of the few games like I went on YouTube and just like would try to like listen to some of the stuff. Yeah, it's hard to remake a game, especially when the expectations are so high, right? Yeah, I love that game. Only play the remake, but that's all I need, baby. Oh no. Wait, Mango, why are you saying that? Is that in response to Tim? I think my computer just blue screened. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a oh no. Time for an upgrade. Oh no, I hate that. Well, get ready, PlayStation players. That's the nature of owning a PC. Get ready for all the troubleshooting. Tim, what are you up to tonight? What time is it there? Oh, it's almost like 10 o'clock where you're at. I'm guessing you're probably going to start wanting to wind down for the night, huh? $9:50 p.m. Dude, where I'm at, the night is young. Dude, even with that's the funny thing about PCs is even with my brand new built PC that was like built in January, there's already been a few times of like hang-ups, weird stuff happening, and you just kind of have to press and hold the power button to do a reset and hope it works. Which again, so far that's been the fix, but that is the bummer, man, with PCs. What time is it there? It is 6:51. Check it out. Woo! Sunny outside. But hold on, let me close it again. Yep. Oh, it's dropped a couple degrees. Earlier when Tim, when you were talking about it being 100 degrees out or something like that, you hit the door, and the reason the door wasn't because it was hot, and I just come in the chat and start rage baiting everybody, going, "Oh, it's 70 degrees with the breeze. Come fight me, everyone." Now it's 68 degrees. It's gonna get down to as low as 64 at 10 p.m., man. I'm laughing now, but yeah, when August hits, September, it's gonna get like in the 90s here. Summer is always late here. And, you know, thankfully, we in the apartment we're in, it's like a 3-bedroom apartment. You know, there's no central AC, so like vents, right? And so we just had to buy like portable AC machine units. You know, like the ones that like sit on the floor and it's got the exhaust tube and goes in the window, right? With like the panel. So we got a few of those. We have like one in the living room, our bedroom, the kids' room, and then, you know, one in here. And it's so expensive. I would have loved to do the mini split, you know, because obviously they would put out way more cold air, but I don't think it's possible to do that sort of like work on the apartment, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could ask, but you're drilling all those holes and doing all that stuff. That's like, I feel like an apartment complex, it might be a little bit too much altering things. We get in the high 90s right now, but I think today was our last hot day. That's good. Gonna come down a little bit. Are you guys, Purple, do you work tomorrow? Or does anyone else work tomorrow? Are you guys all off? This year was kind of nice because we're closed tomorrow. Because I feel like there's been years where it's like if 4th of July is on a Saturday, we've worked the Friday, but this year we're closed, so it's, you know, kind of nice to have a 3-day weekend. Adland. Okay, I'll wait to respond to Purple when she gets back. I get a 4-day? Oh, cool. Are you, as in you had today off, or you having Monday off? Goomba! Hello. Are you staying cool where you're at? Europe and the UK as a whole is going through crazy heat right now, from what I've been seeing. It's been okay for a little bit, but the heat wave is projected to return. Oh my gosh. Do you have any sort of AC in your house, like a window or a portable AC? Welcome back, Purple. But yeah, the complex does not have AC. And that's because of where we're located in SoCal. It's just, it doesn't get hot enough to like warrant air conditioning. So like there's states where it's like, I mean, where's Jesse at? She could probably answer this. Jesse, isn't it like illegal to not have air conditioning in Arizona? Like in terms of like apartment housing? From my understanding, so like Arizona and some states where it gets third, I was gonna say third world. I mean third world country, but I mean like literally like another planet, like temps on Mars at the sun's zenith, like in the hundreds degrees, like alien planet hot. states like that, from my understanding, it's like illegal to not have that accommodation for housing, because yeah, at that point it's like you can literally die at those temps, like it's over 100, and it's like open windows and fans don't do anything except make you hotter. But yeah, here in the South Bay of Los Angeles, it's like if it gets hot, like we're talking like unbearable, because there's always like that threshold of window open, fan on, and like you're sweating and hot like crazy, but it's not like 911 kind of dangerous stuff. You just kind of put up with it, like gosh, I even remember being like in Ohio at my grandparents' house who had no AC, and it's like, there's some days or maybe like a week where it's like miserable, but like you kind of just like put up with it for like a few days or a week, and then eventually it goes away, So kind of the same premise here in like SoCal is that like if it gets like hot, like people just kind of suffer for like a few days or so, and then like that's it, But even in the summer, like it's like even in August, like it'll maybe get to like the high 70s, like low 80s, like that'll be like the average. Like there's like rare heat waves where we've gotten like high 90s, low 100s every like so often, like in terms of like I remember like in 2016 we had like 105 or 110 heat wave here in like LA, and it like lasted like a day or something like that, or like a day and a half, and then it went away, like extreme rare cases. But yeah, even like at the hottest point of the summer, it's like it's annoying and it's hot, but like when it's like in the low mid 80s, it's still kind of you can put up with it, you're not gonna die. Just window open, maybe the blind, shut the fan on, and whatever. So most of SoCal is like that. Yeah, it's cooled down recently, but the heat will be back soon. Gosh, you guys are speaking of the heat like it's the boogeyman. Like the orcs at the castle wall, it's like you might have defeated that wave, but they'll be back with reinforcements. You got fans, good. Squishy, what's up? How's it in Australia? Wait, Squishy's from Australia, but you're descending into wintertime, right? Okay, interesting. I only know Michigan things. Oh yeah, I'm based in the UK. Yep, been seeing all the like social media about how miserable it is, and the temps are going up every year, right? It's cold. Alright, we'll send some of your cold towards everybody in the UK, man. Give me your heat, please. There you go. Purple, will you please send some heat his way? It's just that we aren't used to extreme temperatures either way. We're often woefully unprepared. Yeah, that's like the whole thing, right? Is it like the UK has generally been on the cooler side, right? And so when these heat waves come, it's like it gets crazy, because yeah, it's like the whole like infrastructure like isn't set up for it, and it wasn't ever supposed to be set up for it, right? But with I guess global warming, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like the UK kind of reminds me of SoCal. It's like and specifically like Los Angeles area. I guess you could even go say as far as down like San Diego, but like the average temperature is like in like the low mid 70s. Like if you do like an average of like year-round temperature or something, it's like, yeah. So with that being said, it's like summer, winter, it's not bad. But yeah, it would be like if SoCal, where we're at, gets like crazy heat waves like how you guys are doing, it's like, okay, something needs to change. Yeah, because most of the houses in this area, they're all what they call post World War II houses. And that's the kind of house I grew up in, was post World War II. So it was like World War II being over, you know, all the suburbs, houses started popping up all over the place. And, you know, up until like maybe the early 2000s, you know, that's what everybody lived in. That's what most people still live in, these houses. Like, a lot of people have not remodeled their houses. People are starting to remodel their houses, but the majority of the area is post World War II, and there's like never been any like rush to update them, like remodel them. And so a lot of these houses, they're like, you know, they're thin, no insulation. So it means like winters are like cold. Well, I mean, not like cold how you guys are in the Midwest. I can't complain. But I mean, you get it. Right? It's like living in a it's like living in a shack or something, you know? It's like there's no insulation. Windows are all like old single pane, so no insulation from the windows at all. And no central AC, right? And a lot of places don't even have central heating. So like Allie's, my wife's, her parents' house, like it's got a, what, I don't even know what you would call it, but it's like the gosh, it's like the heater that's like by the stairs. It's like a gas heater, and it's like a big long rectangle thing with like, it's like, it looks like a chain link fence. It's like grated, and it's like the heat for the whole house. I don't really recall, but they like, her parents' house don't even have central heating. There's no vents. That's the heat. But you know, with that being said, it's like when you live in this environment where there's like no extreme heat, no extreme cold, it's like, it's like, if it's cold, you turn on your space heater, maybe wear like another layer, right? When it gets hot, it's like open the window, turn the fan on, kind of put up with it. So I think that's the motivation, like, to not ever remodels, because there's like no push for it. There's no need for it. And so I guess the point I was trying to go with this was that I feel like in a lot of ways this area, the suburb area of Los Angeles, we are unprepared for extreme heat because, again, the infrastructure and then the houses and the climate has never been that crazy. So it would be like if a heat wave came out of nowhere, it'd be like, what? This is like, we don't know what to do with this. This is not normal. You got it, boss. You have scary times. It's easier to add things than remodel. We need an IRL stream. Where do you want me to go? Another 7-Eleven run? Yeah, walk into 7-Eleven. There's a Wingstop by my house too. Actually, it's like almost up against the 7-Eleven. The 7-Eleven's like maybe 200, 300 feet from my front door. Not far at all. Wait, you guys have a 7-Eleven? Yeah, like walking distance. Which is not good if you're a big back like me who's trying to watch his weight. Yo, Jimmy, you gotta go there in 7-Eleven. Oh, that's right, for free Slurpees. Purple, do you have a 7-Eleven near you? I do not. I know they're a chain. How are they like? I mean, are there 7-Elevens in Michigan? I mean, I guess I could look it up, but I'll let you answer that. We used to turn to a smoke shop. Those... Just everybody wanting to, vape and smoke weed, huh? It's funny, there's actually a smoke shop, like, on the other side of our plaza, or our complex. Did you guys have dinner yet? Purple, you were talking about how you were making dinner in Tim's chat like earlier. Okay, looked up. It says 17 minutes away. Not too bad, but not convenient. So there's hope. Yeah, where I'm at, there's also across the street there is a GameStop, a Panda Express. Habit. There's also a there's also a Domino's like walking distance. It's interesting. So this is probably more for Mew Machine and Squishy. Despite what you hear all your friends on the internet talk about, there is a lot of walkable places in the US. Like, obviously there are like setups of suburbs where they're like the suburb is so far removed from like parts of the town where you have to like drive. You have to drive your car just to get to like anything near. That's very much true. But there's a lot of the US where it's like, while it might look different, very similar to other parts of the world where like I can walk to the laundromat. There's like one by our place, 7-Eleven, convenience store, gas station, restaurants. Across the street there's a grocery store. Yeah, I was making din din. It was basically penne with chicken, zucchini, and lemon zest and cheese. Dude, that sounds good, man. Holy moly. What did you have for dinner? We had Papa John's. We were feeling pizza, and we were trying to figure it out, but like which pizza place we should get. But this time we did Papa John's. They got this Toy Story stuff going on, so they have like that Rootin' Tootin' Ranch. I just assume it's like that everywhere. It just depends on where you live. City, 5 feet from food. Rural, 10 million miles to the nearest food. Yeah, exactly. I've been to a few places in the U.S. and New York definitely felt walkable. Oh yeah, and New York's a different animal. New York, yeah. Allie's parents parents or grandparents have a place on the Upper East Side, and it's like everything you see like in a movie. It's like it was so interesting. So it was an apartment complex, right? But it almost looks like a hotel because at the bottom, like the entrance, it's got like those revolving doors with like a doorman to get into your apartment complex. And so you like walk through the revolving door, and it's like a lobby or foyer. I don't even know how you explain it, but it almost looks like a hotel, but it's an apartment complex. And then obviously elevators going up. But you walk out in the street, it's like 30 feet away, like on the corner. Like you step out, turn right, and start walking, and there's like a Walgreens, a CVS pharmacy, you know, like right there. And then like literally like 30 feet from that was like a Starbucks. But I would say, yeah, that's like super congested, super city. Where I'm at is more like suburby. So like downtown LA is maybe 10-15 minutes, depending on if you're breaking the speed limit or not on the freeway, but you can get to downtown LA pretty quick from where I'm at. But yeah, I live south of downtown Los Angeles. Like maybe 10 miles. Not far at all. I mean, if you're going freeway speeds, 10 miles is like that, you know. But yeah, when you get to the suburbs, there's even less. Like things are less congested, so like there's a chance that where you're at could be near a bunch of things, or there's a possibility like you're like deep into a neighborhood, so you gotta like walk out of your neighborhood first just to get to like a major street, and then walk down the street to somewhere. Yo, pizza, what toppings? We got 3 different pizzas. We got 2. So on DoorDash, we got, it's funny because you could order directly through the Papa John's app, which, by the way, if you guys have delivery services like Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, whatever it might be, you know how like Papa John's, Domino's, Pizza Hut, like these places have their built-in like own app and delivery system. Like you don't need to use third party. Sometimes it's actually cheaper to get it through a third party app, because by the time you like are checking out Domino's, it's like you get like a $5.99 delivery fee, and then for me it's like for delivery I at least gotta do a 10% tip, so sometimes it ends up being more than DoorDash. Somebody's yelling and it sounds like a goose. Oh, it's a little kid being pushed by her mom on the street. It did not sound like a human. It sounds like a goose. I lost my train of thought. We're talking about pizza. So I'm trying to tell Purple just wants to know the topics, but I'm like going on a damn tangent about like deals on the app. Sorry, Purple. Yeah, so there was a deal on DoorDash where it was like buy one get one free of a create your own small pizza. So we bought one. We just kept it like we could have done toppings. Like we could have done like 2 pepperonis or 2 sausage, but we got cheese for the kids. So we ended up getting 2 cheese pizzas for the price of 1. Then the Toy Story personal pan pizzas. There's like the barbecue chicken onion one, and then there was like the sausage peppercini one, and those are personal pans. But those each came with the Rootin' Tootin' Ranch. So yeah, those were good. I can't say the name for me, at least store-wise, but that might be in my area. Break the speed limit on the 405, not unless we have another pandemic. Oh yeah. the 110. Oh yeah, it probably depends on what time of the day you're going. Yeah, so assuming there's no traffic, right? Those times I gave you would be like best case scenario, no traffic. But in the LA County, the freeways are just getting worse every single year. So traffic's getting worse every single year, and I'm sure it's happening all over the world, you know, because the reality is there's more people being born than there's, well, okay, there's more people getting their driver's license than there is people dying. So, you know, you're never gonna catch up with all the roads you built. There's actually a formula for this. My wife, I don't know which math class, I forgot which theory it was, but it's real and you can look it up. But basically, I mean, it's more in depth, but the basics are, even if you made more roads, it would not make the traffic better. And the first time I heard that, I was like, that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I want to punch a wall. I'm like, you're going to tell me, like, we're just not going to open more roads? It's because, like, so for example, the rate at more people getting their license than dying, right, is more. And then number two is, you know, the reality is that there's a lot of people who are not on the road because they choose by like observation and habit. So meaning that like at rush hour, there's a lot of people, a good percentage of the population, who are not getting on the road because they know it's rush hour. Even though they would like to get on the road, they choose not to, right? So again, yeah, bumper to bumper, stop and go traffic, but there's a good percentage of people in the world that are in the city who are not getting on because of they know not to get on. So what happens is if, again, more people getting their license than dying, you open more roads, what ends up happening is then the people who were waiting to not travel during like high traffic times, they then now take those roads, those additional roads being made, because they're like, well, if more roads are available, that means that like those times that we were trying to not travel to add more of the traffic, we're gonna go there now. But in addition to that, by the time you make a road, every year you're getting, like throughout the year and every year you're getting more people with their driver's license. So again, if you want to construct a new freeway, by the time it's done, that much more of the population has gotten their driver's license, and so it's like it's almost futile. Sorry, I know I said, but yes, it can go much more in depth to what I said, but like that was the almost like the explain it like I'm 5 version, but it gets more in depth behind it. Sorry, let me catch up with chat. I have heard of SoCal, or however it's spelled, from family friendly YouTubers. Do you have to tip everywhere in the US? I've never tipped in my life other than Uber related services. You don't have to tip, and it's almost this like weird pressure. And oh, chat, you guys can reply to Squishy. You guys can chime in, but yeah, you don't have to tip. And there's like people who are like, there's a lot of people who are like have the mentality of like, I'll tip if you provide a good service, but I would say the majority of people are like, I'm gonna tip even if it's crappy service because it's the right thing to do. And so yeah, it's really weird. I mean, tipping used to not be like that. Tipping literally used to be like, you provide like, okay, so for example, you go to a place, have an experience at the restaurant, right? Everything, you know, they meet the par, right? And so like par would be like drinks, food, no problems, right? Hey, like exchanges of goods and services, like done and done. If the waiter or waitress goes above and beyond, it's like, wow, like they were super attentive with refilling drinks, or they were nice and answered all our questions, and you know, the list can go on of all above and beyond they could do, and so you tip them. That's how it used to be. Now it's you tip no matter what. But some people still are like old school way of I'll tip if you do well. If you mess up, you're not getting a tip. And without getting too deep into it, it's kind of messed up because how people get paid in the restaurant industry is like they get paid like below minimum wage because like tips are like factored into it. For those of you who worked in the service industry in chat in the US, you can speak to it. I worked as a barista, so it's not the same. But like from my understanding is that like, you know, people can get paid below minimum wage and the tips are like meant to kind of counteract the below minimum wage so that like at the rate you get tipped, it's like at minimum you kind of meet getting paid minimum wage per hour. But there's like a risk that like people don't tip, and so like maybe you don't get paid well. But like at good expensive high-end restaurants though, like people tip extremely well, and so a lot of times they make more money this way of like being paid on like being paid below minimum wage with tips versus being paid a normal wage with no tips. Like sometimes like if you work like a crazy like high-end restaurants, like some people are tipping like $400, $500, thousands of dollars, and it's like, you know, some of these places you're making bank, you know. But yeah, Jimmy, I'm googling places you should check out, and I'm checking to see if you have them in your area or state, or your state either way or distance. Oh, I love Tangents. I don't mind at all. Famous Dave's and Marco P. Famous Dave's. Why does that sound familiar? Oh wait, is Famous Dave's that barbecue place? Hold on. Purple, is this it right here? Just making sure we're talking about the same restaurant. And then Marco Pizza. Oh, is this it too? Wait, Purple, I need you to confirm. Am I looking at the right places? Because if so, it does look like that there's some around here. That's a wild ratio. Play City Skylines 2. It's impossible to manage traffic. But yes, I have actually been to a Famous Dave's once, and it's actually one of the places that was the catalyst to get me to like pickles as an adult in my 20s. I won't get like too deep into it, but I used to be a picky eater. And like what I mean picky is like, if I had a cheeseburger, it was like just like meat, cheese, bun, and then ketchup, right? To me, vegetables like lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, all that was gross. And like, and that's an example of like if I get a burger, like so even like other vegetables for other dishes, like I didn't like it. I mean, to the point where like if we're having like spaghetti or something, right, and the marinara sauce has like tomato chunks, I'd be like, oh god, and like try to pick out. Like that's how picky I was. It wasn't until like late high school that I got used to like vegetables. And so it was like junior year I got used to having like lettuce on my burger, but not tomatoes and pickles and onions. Then it was tomato. Like I began to be okay with tomato. Oh, and then like mustard. Mustard used to gross me out. I used to hate that flavor. I mean, I love it now, but right. And so again, now I'm like 17, 18 at this point, where I'm like, oh, like I can enjoy tomato and lettuce like on a burger, but I hate pickles, right? And then like probably freshman or sophomore year of college, like 1 or 2 years out of high school, I get used to like onions like on a burger, right? I'm making a slow progression, right? But pickles, heck no. Like to me, pickles were like zombie cucumbers. And I don't know what, but me and Allie went to Famous Dave's when I was like in my 20s, like early 20s. And if I remember correctly at the restaurant, they like brought out like pickles that like they just like put like in a bowl or plate or something, and you could just like eat them like at the table. And I don't know, I just like started eating them, and like me not liking pickles, I was like, frick it, let me just have some pickles. And it was like that night I was like, you know what, maybe I'll start eating pickles. But that's what Famous Dave's reminds me of, is like it was kind of like the catalyst to help me get into pickles, being a picky eater. I think it's because the pickles that they had there were probably like house-made, in-house pickles, versus like the stuff you get like pre-cut like in brine and jars that are probably a little bit more processed, right? I don't know. I think it was probably because it was like house-made pickles, like it just tasted better, and so like by having like the better version of a pickle, I think I actually enjoyed it. But you know what? Let me hold on. Let me take a quick break. Let me get something to drink, like maybe a sody pop. It's been kind of my thing to have like a Coke Zero, or like more recently we got like Zero Mountain Dew. Now I'll say this: I prefer the real deal sodas, like sugar, like, because in my opinion, I think like real sugared sodas taste great, but like because I'm much older and I'm not, you know, in high school playing baseball 4 hours a day, be on the baseball team where it's like you can eat anything you want, and being that young, you just burn it off. It doesn't matter. It's like being this age, being the weight I'm at, it's like you can. I treat soda like I'm like I drink. I'm sorry. I treat real soda like I'm treating like a shake. You know, it's like it's a treat, not like something I drink as much as like I would like water. But you know, if you get Coke Zero, or like zero sugar, like Mountain Dew or something like that, or whatever drink it might be, you can have as much as you want. Like most nutritionists or dietitians will tell you, like, you know, you can have like freaking 7 Coke Zeros a day, 7 Diet Cokes, whatever it might be, right? It's like, and those things will not like cause problems. And generally that's like kind of the advice they give people with like diabetes and whatnot, is that like it's a great way to like enjoy something, and then like no negative health like issues, right? Assuming that, you know, maybe you're not allergic to any of like the artificial sweeteners. Like some people will report like migraines and they like drink like Diet Coke or like any other artificial sweeteners. But anyways, I prefer real sodas, but recently I've been getting like Coke Zero, and I'm trying out zero sugar Mountain Dew so I can have it like more often, you know, like even like 1 to 2 a night or something like that. But I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get a drink right now, and when I go to the kitchen, I'm gonna debate whether I'm gonna have a real Baja Blast or a zero sugar Mountain Dew. So we'll see. Like, is it party night, so I treat myself to Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, or should I just have a zero sugar? I burn calories way too quickly. I'm on a Pizza Hut diet at the moment, 1 large pizza a day, and I'm slowly gaining weight. But I had a 2-day break and immediately lost 2 kilograms. That's wild, bro. That's such a crazy metabolism. Okay, all right. I'll be right back. Give me a few. Okay, we're back. I decided on getting a zero sugar Mountain Dew. I will say though, it's actually not that bad. I can't seem to stop buying sushi. What's up, Mike? We're just about to get into some games. Mike, how was your day? My order today was particularly strong seafood smelling. I bet the dasher was glad to get rid of it. Got squid, scallops, unagi, and a rainbow roll, which had some really fishy fish on it. Interesting. Um, Mike, purple in chat, purple mohawk. She was asking if I had some places near me, Famous Dave's and Marco's Pizza. Have you heard of, or do you have any of those places near you? So I've been to Famous Dave's, the one like out in Orange, I think the city of Orange. But Marco's, I have not. Never heard of it. Started the day at 4 a.m. getting rid of Wingstop in the bad upward way, but slept good after Yowzas. That's gonna be a Yowzas for me. Let's see. I think the one in LA is temporarily closed. You got one in Sherman Oaks, Santa Ana, one on Ventura Boulevard. Yeah, looks like we do. And then I spilled an entire guava juice quencher all over the floor. It sloped, so it all tried to run away. Yowzas. No Marcos, we have a local Famous Dave's. It's okay, but quite pricey for the quality. Rather go to Texas Roadhouse, so less variety. The Devil's Spit barbecue sauce from Dave's is good, though. That's right, they sell their barbecue sauce in stores, too, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, let's get into playing some games. I conditioned my hair today in the shower. I haven't done that in like, gosh, like maybe a year or so. I should just shampoo it, you know. Which I know I should be doing more than just that. If you got long hair, you gotta take care of it. So I haven't been the best taking care of it, but I conditioned it today, and it feels like really good. It smells really good. It's Allie's conditioner. Sorry, I'm changing the game info on YouTube and Twitch. Hold on. Mike, so that sushi, was that your dinner or was that your lunch? We had Papa John's. We had Papa John's for dinner. Jimmy got that free analog mixer today, all 220 pounds of it, 48 channels, 6 feet long. Now, what the hell do I do with it? Hoard it like the dragon from The Hobbit, Smaug, right? Is that the dragon's name? I pumice stoned my feet. Ew. I was conditioner and shampoo, but only recently I heard some only use shampoo. Yeah, I most of my life with short hair, I never use conditioner. The thing is that like I have like really oily hair, and I was always afraid of conditioning it. So get this. So like when I had shorter hair, like growing up, I used to like, you know, I used to kind of part it or whatever, like through high school. And like no product. It wasn't like that short, like hipster hair, but I would like, you know, kind of have it like past ear length or whatever, kind of a little shaggy, I guess you could say. Just long enough, like, where I wouldn't get in trouble in baseball, but wouldn't use product, right? But it was one thing I didn't use it because, like, when I would brush my hair, it's like if I would use conditioner, it would like make the hair fall like flatter on my head and around my face, and it would just like look too thin. I don't know, just because it's like, you know, got more. I guess it's like a little bit more conditioned. It lays a little flatter, so I never did it. It was kind of annoying to me. But having long hair, you know, I've been more conscious about like conditioning it, but I've been like not the best with conditioning it as I should be. But yeah, the whole point was that today I was finally like, you know what? After like washing my hair with soap, you know, shampoo first, I was like, you know, let me put some conditioner in. I could legit lay on top of this mixer. Sushi was for breakfast, aka late lunch. Any idea on what you want to do for dinner? Yeah, let's boot up Donkey Kong Country. We are almost done with it. Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong Quest. Alright guys, go ahead and pause the music. Let's boot this game up. Here we go. Yeah, play. Finish the sushi. Oh, that's the plan for dinner. Nice. Cool. Wait, hold on one second. I need to adjust this. I'm a little nervous to eat Wingstop after last night, but I got so much of it, half for free even. Our Papa John's may in fact be a ghost kitchen. Pizza Hut was better than recently than it should be. Pizza Hug? Freudian slip or whatever it's called, yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's go to load state. Oh yeah, this part. Not looking forward to this. What in the world? Oh. How would you... Wait, are you supposed to jump on his head? Hold on. What are you supposed to do here, man? What? What am I missing here? So if you fall... Dude, what? What in God's name are you supposed to do here, man? Whoops. Dude, what is this level, man? Holy moly. That's why they made this tune so good, to make it for the frustrating level. That's... Dude, that explains it. That explains it for sure. Oh my gosh. Oops. Come on. Dude. There we go. I think I've played through this game once before. In like 2017. And in 2017, that was my first time, so... Even though, gosh. I played through before, it's like, I don't remember much anyways. I, did not grow up on these games, you guys. As a middle millennial, my first console was after the Super Nintendo. Can you just drop? Gosh. It was actually the Sega Saturn. Oh, maybe we're supposed to be thrown by that guy at the beginning. That kind of makes more sense. I guess I've avoided these guys all game, thinking that, like, they're gonna hurt you. You can't use them for anything. Okay, so maybe that's actually how you get over that part. Oh my gosh, let go of me, bro. But yeah, my brother and I, we wanted a Super Nintendo or a Genesis. Whoops. But my dad went into Toys R Us and the guy convinced him to come out with a Saturn. And you know, it's like, I saw... I would go to friends' houses and they would like have this game and it was like, like older brothers or sisters or something like that. They would have a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis. Holy crap, that is narrow. And I would watch them like play like Donkey Kong Country. Holy moly, we gotta try that again. Yeah, I would like watch him play this game, but like I never played it. I was born in 1989, so it was like by the time I was old enough to like understand a game and actually play it to enjoy it versus just like pressing random buttons and not knowing what I'm doing. By that time, it was like that's when the Sega Saturn came out. It's like if you can remember, it's like all of us like at some point, in my opinion, I feel like we've all played video games well before we like even knew like what we were doing. It's like like my parents actually, my parents had an Atari. Somebody gave them like Atari 2600 when I was like 1 or 2, and I remember playing like Invaders and Pac-Man, but like I didn't really know what I was doing. I was just like pressing crap, and it was kind of like that until you're like, what would you guys say is like the age that you can play a game, understand what's going on, and you're like playing it like any other toy? Would you say like 4 or 5? And so for me, it was like by the time I was 4 or 5, it was like that's when the Saturn launched. It was like 1995. Or no, I was like probably 6 at the time. Yeah. So if I was 89, around 95, yeah, I was like closer to 6. So yeah. The only Donkey Kong Country-esque game I played was Donkey Kong Land 3 for the Game Boy. Oh, I'm excited to play that one. That one's on the list. Interesting. So you're 2 years younger than me. Oh, you're born 87, huh? I played Streets of Rage when I was 6. I had no idea what was happening. That guy I'm chasing, who's like the evil version of me. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I'm afraid to go low too quick without knowing what's underneath me. Holy moly. Oh, you can't hurt those guys. Yo! No. That is nerve-wracking. Okay, hold on. Alright, hold on. We gotta lock in. Everybody lock in. Oh my, that's not locking in. That is not locking in. Wait, was that a checkpoint? That barrel? I just missed a checkpoint. Freaking go. Go, parrot, go. Oh my goodness. Did you know sometimes I'm a Mew machine, but usually a purr machine? Oh, Mew machine. Is it Mew like a cat, like when they meow? Or is it like Mew like the Pokemon? Like what your name is. Since we're on that topic. Oh my gosh. I mean, I like both, so either is good. Hey, there you go. Open to interpretation. Multifaceted name. Oh boy. Come on, dude. Oh my gosh, please. Go. My gosh. gosh, I should have shot earlier. Dude, this is absolutely frustrating and hard, man. Oh, yeah, and of course he just goes right through it like it's nothing. That is cheap. Double standards. You know, I'm gonna save right here. Frickin'. I'm not trying to prove anything. We're trying to beat the game. Still can't even get it right. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Wait, I'm gonna save it. Gosh. Dude, that sucked. That was not easy, and that was like almost not fun. Is this it? The K rule duel? Just to save it? Throw it? No, other way, other way, other way. Oh, don't touch him. Okay, I really don't know how to beat this guy, but I'm just gonna assume. I think I have a feeling of what the order of operations are. I don't know if that counts as a hit. Oh, jeez. Okay, he's doing it too. Don't touch him, did he? Hey, leave him alone! Dude, that's hilarious. He's just like smacking around and shooting him. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Alright. Let me guess, that's not the end. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, wait, what was I supposed to do there? Hit the barrel? Let me guess, and then like, what, 3 more hits of this? Holy moly, where's the barrel? Oh no. That's funny, to be honest, but it's not a bad version. It was an odd one to start with, that's for sure. Oh my gosh. Okay. I should not be freaking up that early in this fight. But it's okay, we'll get another barrel at the halfway point. Oh my gosh. That was dumb. This part where they're just like smacking DK around is kind of hilarious. Oh my gosh, I'm making dumb mistakes right now. How am I doing worse? That's generally not the trend where things should go, right? You should be getting better. Okay, there we go. And then he's gonna shoot to the spiky things again. Stop in the middle, stop on your left foot, and don't forget it. Or was it right foot? Now bring it around town. Oh my gosh, wait, what? Why is only one of them doing it? Ricket, I'm saving at the at this halfway point. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just trying to beat the damn game. We got about 300 more Mario games to go. Whoa, it gets quicker when he shoots it. Oh my gosh. Dude, okay. What? The double one? Holy moly. It's a hard boss, to be fair. Good. I'm glad there is some sort of grace for me. Oh, get it. Throw it. Oh my gosh. Did he? Makes me feel a little better, honestly. Like, I'm not good at 2D platforming. Honestly. Like I've said before, like, I did not grow up playing 2D platforming, so, like, I, like, suck. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be the spinning one, isn't it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Come on, man. Oh yeah, when you get close. Jeez. Roll me a freaking barrel here. better be it. Please, no more tricks. Oh my god. You mean tell me there's a third a third stage of this? Oh man, okay. Dang it. Okay, there we go. Whoa, he's going slow. It's like he's throwing a change-up. Whoa, fake out. Whoa, why is he invisible? There we go. Dude, why is he... Yo, what is that? Fake out, man. What? What? Let me guess. This is gonna be hard as hell right here. One. Oh my gosh. Is it gonna wear off? Please wear off. Holy. Okay, so at least it. Okay, so it doesn't harm you. There's a chance. Come on, man. Right here. Wait, what? I thought he jumped. Dude. Goodness. Hey, look at that. Oh my gosh. As soon as I get it down, dude. Oh, hey, okay, I guess it is possible if you touch those cloud things. I guess it depends. Oh my gosh. Wait, where's the ball? Where's the ball? Oh my gosh. That was my chance, dude. Dude. Come on, lock in. Let's get locked in. Okay. Oh my gosh. That's it. Forget it. We're saving. We're saving. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Hey, there we go. Whoa. Screw it, we're saving. Oh, undo save. Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Where is the ball, man? Wait, where is the ball? This better be it. Please, no tricks, for the love of God. Yeah, beat his ass. I knew you'd do it, Diddy, my boy, but how could you fail having learned all you know from old Cranky here? You've rescued that lazy grandson of mine and dumped K. Rool in his own filthy swamp. Not bad for a novice. Of course, if I'd been playing, I'd have made sure that K. Rool never tries a cheap trick like this again. I reckon I'd have found all the Krem coins and completed the so-called Lost World. Oh well, can't expect everything from your first. One more thing, you know how many of my special video game hero coins did you find? Real players such as myself would have found plenty, I'm sure. Let's see how well you did, eh? Not well at all, Gramps. Sorry, that text is so hard to see. Wait, why is Yoshi, Mario, and Zelda here? Or Link here? Well, I've got a second screen in about time, too. Now shut up, everyone, while I read the eagerly awaited... not too good at finding my coins, are you, Sonny? You might be a hero, but you've got some catching up to do. Yes, sirree. If you want to look at your limited progress on this screen, press the top left and right buttons while you are on any of the map screens. Now buzz off and see if you can find some more of my coins, which I very much doubt you will. Dude, what is up with Gramps' attitude? Actually, I like his attitude. We need more Cranky Kongs, man. Wow. There we go. I agree. Donkey Kong Country texts suck. The GBA version adds nice speech bubbles at least. Oh, cool. I'm gonna open this up. There we go. Now we get a nice cross breeze. That's the only thing is I shut the blinds and shut the office door. Terrible cross breeze. So it's kind of sweating. But now that the kids are in bed and not yelling in the background, I can open the window. Or the blinds, I mean. Screech. So that's the dude I raised. Screech. Goomba, when's the last time you played any of the Donkey Kong Country games? Has it been a while? Huffed up. Very recent, to be honest. Oh, cool. Which one did you play? Oh, that breeze feels so good. I've always loved the names that Rare like names all their characters, like from Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country. Gosh, Rare was so good, man. Holy moly, Rare was excellent. I think my favorite franchise or IP from Rare was Banjo-Kazooie. That might actually be my favorite game from Rare, or IP from Rare. I did a whole series where I played every mission of every game. I can DM it to you if you would like and watch sometime. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, DM it. Speaking of Donkey Kong, did you see the Donkey Kong 64 recompiled that I posted in Tim's Discord? That is cool. Cudgel? Wait, that's not Clubba? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Cudgel, whatever his name is. Cudel? Okay, oh, that's the boss, but he looks like Clubba. He's just different colors and maybe a little bigger. I let the night get away from me, dude. Sorry I didn't get a chance to spend any time with you. I gotta hit the hate, dude. Real Mule, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate even the just even just coming by to say hi, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, you had a long day today, man. Long stream. Yeah, usually when you go live, it's like early morning for me. Like I'm like in the middle of like opening up for work. It's I miss like the first like portion of your stream, but then I'll catch you when I come home like during lunchtime. Because I've been working the half days recently. That's why. But yeah, with that being said, man, yeah, you deserve a good night's rest, bro. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, man. You get a good sleep, man. The one Ye Scurvy Kong Crew. The one Donkey Kong IP, I guess you could say, game I'm really looking forward to playing is Diddy Kong Racing. My goodness, Diddy Kong Racing, such a good game, man. One of my favorite games. I actually remember getting it for Christmas as a kid. That Christmas we got Diddy Kong Racing. Which Christmas was that? Was that the Christmas I also got Extreme G? I think so. Yeah, I think I got Extreme G, Diddy Kong Racing. And then was it the next Christmas I got F-Zero X and Rogue Squadron? Anyways, Diddy Kong Racing, man, is like it's like one of my favorite racing games. So fun. They did such a good job of like that hybrid adventure racing, or I don't even know what sub-genre you would consider, like I guess adventure racing. You know, the same thing with the Crash game. Such a cool concept, really fun. The bosses in Diddy Kong Racing are so difficult, to be honest. Absolutely. Get ready! Go! Now I want you to go back and get all the silver coins. As hard as Wizpig is, I think my most hated boss is the gosh, what's the octopus boss? That actually might be the hardest boss for me. I actually felt like Wizpig was more doable. Actually, yeah, I feel like there were so many more variables fighting that octopus boss. I feel like obviously Wizpig is hard, but I feel like Wizpig was less variables you have to worry about. If you just like do the timing and positioning right. Yeah, but with the octopus trying to dodge all that stuff he was like leaving out or laying down, whatever it is, that was harder. I remember the octopus being hardest, yeah. Wizpig is hard to unlock than the actual boss itself, yeah. What was your do you have a favorite character on Diddy Kong Goomba? Mine was actually Pipsy. I'm Pipsy. Now switch this cartridge off and let me get, what did he say? Whoa. Hey, there we go. Congrats all. Okay. Let's go to our Excel sheet here. And did we beat Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy Kong's Quest? Yes. We did. And what is today's date? It is July 2nd, 26. Speaking of dates, I will say the way we do dates here in the US is sort of confusing. Instead of it going from like the lowest value to like the biggest, meaning like, I guess in terms of time, right? So like everywhere else does it like day, month, year. We do month, day, year. We do a lot of confusing things here, don't we? And obviously I'm sure there's a lot of reasons why, but I felt like a big part of it was like just like, even if it's arbitrary, like just trying to be so different from like England. Yeah, I wonder how many things are just arbitrary because like we want to do it different. So how can we be so different and polar opposite? I think I just play as Diddy most of the time, to be honest. As a kid, I did the turtle, but I didn't like him. Was just no one else. That's right. Yeah, what was the turtle? Tip Top, right? And he makes an appearance in Bubble Gloop Swamp. If I'm not mistaken, gosh, did I read that somewhere that there was like from Diddy Kong Racing, they were gonna try to do like spin-offs for like everybody, you know? So obviously, you know, Banjo, they did one, Conker, they did one. I'm trying to remember if it was true that they like got as far as like the drawing board with like Tip Top, but then like decided like not to. But that would have been an interesting concept of like everybody gets their own game, you know, from like Diddy Kong Racing. But yeah, there we go. What's our next game? Oh, like I said earlier, Super Mario Attack. Like for example, yep, Super Mario Attack. Super Mario Attack is a redemption game based on Super Mario World that was developed by Banpresto in 1996. This arcade game was released only in Japan The gameplay involves landing Caped Mario on items of different value in metals. The player has the option of doubling or tripling their bet. They must dive within 15 seconds. If the player dives into an enemy or pit or runs out of time, they lose. If the player wins, Mario, Yoshi, and Princess Toadstool appear on screen. So here's the only screenshots we have that are documented, it seems. So I looked into seeing if there was like if somebody dumped the ROM files like to play it on MAME. It's nobody's. As of right now, nobody has those files. But I guess this is what the game would be. Never heard of this game. Yeah, same. It's so many obscure games, but like, it's like, I'm sure it's doable. This has got it. Like, if somebody were to find the files for this, which, you know, I bet you just the way things naturally go is just, it's eventually somebody's gonna like dump this and then it'll be archived and then playable. But, like for example, was it Mario's Roulette? I actually did play. Right? Was Mario's Roulette? Yeah, so I actually did stream this like a year or two ago. It was just kind of hard to understand because I think it was in Japanese, but I didn't really understand the premise, but I kind of played around with it. It was fun. So here's an example of, you know, it's playable. This little, I'm sure it was a little arcade, like kiosk, like, you know, like this one, like Super Mario. Let me zoom in. Like Super Mario Attack. I'm sure Mario Roulette was like same thing. So that being said, it's like I'm sure it's possible. Someone's got to have the file somewhere. It's just a matter of time until somebody is able to find it or get a hold of it and then dump it. But it's, as of right now, from the research I've done, it's like nobody's dumped it. It's nowhere online, and so it's kind of one of those games I'm gonna have to skip. And I don't know, maybe by the time, maybe in the next year or two, somebody will dump these files and we'll like retroactively go back and try it out. But as of right now, we're just gonna have to put it on hold. And I put right here, no current ROM dump. And then our next game is technically Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Such a great game. I gotta sleep now. Night night. Good night, Goomba. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for sending me the videos of you playing Donkey Kong Country. I'll check those out for sure. So yeah, on that note, let's take a break, and then we'll come back to playing some more games, and then you know, maybe tonight we'll start Super Mario RPG. What do you guys think? All right, give me a few. We'll be right back. Okay, we back. I feel like there's a hair in my mouth. Ugh. But I don't think there is. It's just that sensation of one. Okay. So I think it's time to boot up Super Mario RPG. What do you guys think? I remember the first time I played it. So I was actually late to the game. I mean, so I played it fall, December, going in like, I think it was like November, December 20, and then maybe I beat it in January. I'm trying to remember, but beat it in January, I think. Yeah, 2008 maybe. Yeah. That was the first time I played it. I guess you could say that was late to the game then, but yeah. So I played it then. Yeah. And then I beat it again in 2017 when I started streaming on Twitch. Yeah, so first ever playthrough I beat it. It was actually emulation. It was on my old computer. Played it with like an Xbox 360 controller plugged in USB. And then the second time I played it, wait, hold on one second. What's going on? Was basically right when I started streaming on Twitch, which was like December, fall 2017. And then played the remake a couple years ago when it came out. So I've played the game twice. The original game twice, and then one time with the remake. So this will be my third playthrough of Super Mario RPG. Has anybody else played Super Mario RPG? And if you have, how many times have you guys played it? Yeah, let's pause the music. And then I guess get to playing, huh? Does this have achievements? It does. It does. You know, I found out last time I played this that to me, I think by spending time and not trying to avoid enemies and using the opportunity to like grind little and level up really helps, I think, when you fight bosses later in the game, because you're not struggling as much because you're, I don't know, like you're more powerful. Does that make sense? Ooh. Is it pronounced Gino? I've always pronounced it Gino. King Bowser. Where is my phone? Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. I don't think I'm getting any experience from this, like, intro thing, or am I? Might as well take them all out. Mario, the chain! Aim for the chain! Mario, the chain! Aim for the chain. I am, dingus. What was that sound? No, no, no! It's a chain reaction. Hang on, King Link. Yeah. Coming, Mario. Fight, Mario. Fight. This should finish you. Did you think I was just gonna give her to you? You're always in my way. This is it. I'm gonna take you out, Mario. Funga foiled again. Oh, Mario. You had me so worried. Let's get out of here. Sweet Mario, I'm gonna fall. Super Mario RPG. Hey Mario! Lots of people use something called a door to go in and out of their houses. Anyway, I came by to pick up Toadstool since she's a bit late. Hey, I thought the princess was here with you. Mario, where is she? Mario, what's with that silent treatment? You're not telling me something. It's Bowser again, isn't it? Oh no, here we go again. Mario, would you please bring her back like you always do? Halt! Who goes there? A trespasser. This castle now belongs to us, the Smithy Gang. It's our first step towards taking over this world. And if it weren't for nosy characters like you, we practically own this world. So let's see you deal with this. Chat, can you guys ban that bot, mods? Never mind, I got him. I win. You're back so soon. Did you forget something? No? What happened then? The bridge to Bowser's Keep is now, or is out now? Just wonderful. We must inform the Chancellor of Mushroom Kingdom at once. Let's go, Mario. Oops, excuse me. Oh, that bump in your head reduced your HP level. One of Mushroom Kingdom's famous items ought to perk you right up. Received a mushroom. Did you know how to use items? Of course I do. Oh, I see. You're just so well-traveled and experienced, Mario. Now, why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. Heck, I remember I came to warn you about that mushroom way is swarming with monsters. I just barely made it back here in one piece. Mario, please do something. Perhaps I can help. Do you know about timed hits? Yes. Hey, you better watch out. He knows about timed hits. He's gonna punch your lights out. He's got more bark than bite, huh? Now, why did I rush back? I had something to tell you. That's right. We need to tell the Chancellor about Toadstool. I'll see you over at the Mushroom Kingdom. Just in case, take these with you. Receive 3 mushrooms. Mushroom Way. It was about timed hits. Got him. Yeah, better use that mushroom, huh? Ooh, crap. Ooh, there we go. Actually, probably would have died next hit. I got level up. Get a bonus. How about HP? Phew, well, life was flashing before my eyes for a second there. Here's a little something in return. Received a honey syrup. Oh yeah, I'm doing a little more damage now. power tab. Hey, are you looking at me? My hammer and I don't like you. Mario, you better be careful. He's definitely got a mean streak. Hold on. Oh. Lucky. What does Lucky do? Oops. Oh. So can you just grind this area forever? Because if the lacquer tube just keeps dropping him like indefinitely, then it's like what? Just a farming XP area or what? Question is, how much should I actually farm? Oh shit, didn't even pay attention to my health. Whoa. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man. Maybe I can grind to level 2 before I go fight that dude. Should I try standing while I'm playing? Alright, now let's try fighting him. Now you got my hammer angry. You shouldn't have done that. huh? Thanks, Mario. I was running so fast I wasn't watching where I was going. Mushroom Kingdom just ahead. We're almost there, Mario. Hey, where'd this hammer come from? Hey, do you know what this is? It has the Hammer Bros insignia on it. No one stands a chance against you when you whomp them with this. You never know, it might come in handy. Let's get a move on. I'll see you in Mushroom Kingdom. Mario, there you are. I'll tell the Chancellor you're here. I'll wait for you down the hallway. Sir, Mario has arrived. Mario, thank goodness you're here. We heard an explosion or something at Bowser's Keep. It was so loud I almost dropped my spores. Excuse me, where's the princess? She departed for your house hours ago. I fear the worst. Could Bowser somehow be behind all this? Go to the cell and prepare for your journey. The vault guard shall assist you. Come back here. Come back here. Oh no, that reptile stole my grandpa's coin. Boo-hoo, sniffle. I can't cry, big boys don't cry. But it's just not fair. What am I gonna do? What? Yes? Gee, you're soaking wet, aren't you? I'm alright now. Sorry, there was nothing like a good cry. But why was I crying? There was some reason. My grandpa asked me to buy some things for him here. When I walked into town, that croc stopped me. Oh yeah, he took it from me. He stole my coin. I chased him, but he's way too fast. Maya, let's see how you're going to take care of Bowser. He doesn't stand a chance. Wow, you're the Mario. I know all about you. You got some more jumping in you than a box of frogs. I'm Malo from Tadpole Pond. I'm a frog, but you... Can you believe it? I can't jump. Embarrassing. How about it, Mario? Will you help me catch that filthy thief? Yeah, let's get him. 1, 2, 3. Think if I practice enough, I'll jump as high as you, Mario? Sure. Yeah. There he is. He's probably stashed in that bag. Let's nab him. Are you trying to tail me? Go on home to mommy before you get hurt, kid. All right, y'all. I think we're gonna end the stream here. But yeah, before we take off, just want to thank everybody for being here. I really do. I really appreciate you guys. Seriously, like, thank you for showing up. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for participating in chat and just talking. I always enjoy that, you know. And again, I always just want to recognize that, you know, like, it takes energy and effort to, you know, pull up the stream and lurk. So again, yeah, whether you're watching a stream from your phone, tablet, laptop, a computer, up on an extra monitor or TV, whatever it might be, you know, I appreciate you, you know, putting the effort to pull up the stream, have it up. I really do. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, before we take off, just want to thank everybody for being here. I mean, Tim raided earlier, and I appreciate everybody who came in with the raid and everybody who hung out. All my good friends, Jesse, UK, Purple, Mew Machine, Goomba, Bumble, Mango was even here, Mason came in, Squishy, who else? Oh, Mike stopped by too. Anyways, oh, the Real Mule came by too. Awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, you know. Like I said, it's, you know, it's nice to, you know, have you guys here, hanging out and, you know, chatting when you can. I really do appreciate it. It's always fun. I really do enjoy it. But enjoy the rest of your night. We might be back streaming tomorrow because, you know, Friday is like a holiday for me. So today feels more like a Friday, you know? And so, yeah, maybe we'll do a bonus stream tomorrow because Saturday, you know, being 4th of July, I might not be able to stream on 4th of July just because of, you know, family and friends who we might end up, you know, hanging out or going over to a place. We'll see, somebody's house, whatever it might be. But yeah, I guess we'll try to stream tomorrow too, but we'll see. I mean, obviously you'll find out, you know, just make sure you guys got your notifications turned on, whether Twitch or YouTube, and then you know, you'll know exactly when I go live. But yeah, I'm gonna raid into Ahu, good friend, OG from one of the beginning viewers, friends. So let's go ahead and raid into his channel. But yeah, guys, I guess I will see you later. But yeah, if you're on Twitch, let's go ahead and raid into Ahu. Again, been supporting me, coming around and hanging out earliest, I think, 2019. Yeah. So